What's up, y'all? It's Kenny here, chilling with Kenny C, right here on TLBcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. Ladies and gents, this is my last interview of 2024. My
What?
guest at this time, multi-time guest on this show. He's family at this point. He's been family here in Lexington for quite some time. He's the waviest of the wavy, you know what I mean? Uh, Tomorrow, it's going to be a Sally Jane's celebrating the release of Daydreamers Deluxe Edition. And this would include art, it would include music, it would include all sorts of elements of hip hop that you know and love. This is an award winner, not just with the pen, but with the paint as well. He really gets it in with the paint as well. My good friend, Tony Wavy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, Kenny C?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. I'm honored to be the last one of the year. You know what I'm saying? To close us out right. So, oh yeah,
Yeah,
man, I'm blessed.
very happy to have you here. I'm glad I got you on here on the eve of this release event you have going on. So before we get into the deluxe edition and the additional tracks,
Mm-hmm.
you put out a video early in the week.
Yes, sir.
And in this video, you are taking a different path in your music journey. In this video, you reveal that moving forward, all your future music, including Daydreamers Deluxe, will no longer will be included on the streaming platform,
Yes,
the
sir.
Apple Music, the Spotify's, etc. Your future music will no longer be included on those streaming giants. And I fully understand your exclamation. Um, it's these streaming giants. Yes, it is a platform for the artists to put their music out, but people echo your sentiments. I've
Yeah.
been around music artists for a very long time. They express their frustrations of how they are being paid by such streaming giants. So talk about this decision that you made and how you feeling about it going into tomorrow's show.
So, man, this was definitely a tough decision to make, and a strategic one as well. It took a team effort to even really bring this thing together. So, shout out to guys like Bryce, Archie Moore on the video because we've been collaborating and then really expounding on this for a while now, for over a year. And this is something that I've kind of been interested in dabbling in, because man, I've been recording music since I was 18. Putting it out since I was 18, and I'm 25 now. So from the time I started to the time I'm here now, I probably made what? I'm gonna be keeping a whole hundred, probably a whole hundred. That's probably about the most I made, from even all these years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not to say I've put up a major streaming numbers. I mean, I've touched 15K. I've touched the numbers, but it's like even at that many numbers, imagine 15,000 people listening to your song, and you're getting pennies for it. You know what I'm saying? And for this time around, I was like, let me go ahead and try a different route, because every time I do a new release, I'm not scared. I'm still, as you know, I'm up and coming, right? But I'm not scared to take the risk. I'm not scared to, maybe let's try something different. They say um, a fool or somebody who's insane is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And you know, I can't wait on a label to come sign me. I feel like I'm in a position where, since I, coming from Charlotte, being around a bunch of different label people, the babies people, all these Lou from Dreamville, all these different guys, and then coming to Kentucky, then still being in close proximity to these guys who have label situations and all that. Sometimes they say, "Oh, it's just the connection. You make that connection," or I'm like, "Man, I know all the connects. Why the piece is not connecting yet?" And for me, I was like, "Okay." it's the time to take it into my own hands. Because that's something that a lot of artists miss out on. Like, man, this thing is a journey. Even when you do get signed, it's still you're a business owner, and you got to do what makes sense for business. You got to do what makes sense for you as an artist. And not only being a music artist, I think what some people miss as music artists, and the advantage that I have as a painter, right? So being a painter, since I started painting, I remember my first painting going for $50. Then I went up a little bit. Let's go up to $100. Then I said, let's go up a little bit more, 250 here and there. For what I'm saying, now I'm touching thousands, right? When it comes to like making a painting. But one thing that I realized, and the lesson that I've been learning over this past year is value. How much do the people around you value you? How much do you value yourself? And for me, I'm seeing numbers on Instagram, social media. People are supporting, they showing mad love, and it's important that we give. If we want to support, I want to give them different ways to support me and being able to monetize. Yes, we got the merch and whatnot, but there should be other ways to be able to monetize and really be able to put money back into the craft that we're creating. Because I tell you, as a musician, it costs a whole lot more money to be a musician than it does the painter. I can do paintings with almost nothing. But the music, I gotta pay for the studio. I gotta pay for the recording. I gotta pay for the music. I gotta pay for the promotion. I gotta pay for the ads and all these other things. Pay for the show promotion. I remember paying 125 plus to be on shows. I'm paying all this money to be on shows, and I ain't touching no money. I ain't touch a thing. So it came down to a thing of value, and really wanting the people to support me in a different way that I can. If you really like my music, hey, I'm asking you this one simple favor. Do me this. Buy the album for me, and we could put this back into make greater music, and we could put this back into the community. We could put this back into the events. We could put this back into the Mad Wavies and continue to support other artists. Because as an artist, I don't want to be a starving artist. I want to be a thriving artist. So, that's kind of just where that comes from. And my headspace in it now is just like, okay, I'm going full force. And I'm going crazy with the promo. So hopefully it lands where I want it to land.
Oh, it definitely lands for me. I've always admired you as an artist.
Thank
I
you.
admire you as a human being as well. You have a good heart. You love what you do. You love art. You love hip hop. You've been a
Thank
great
you.
asset to this hip hop scene here in Lexington. You and Bryce with the Mad Wavy shows for the past year or so. So you're giving you the next generation, man. Like we gone from guys like a Shicey Christ and Just Me to
Yeah.
Divine Kawama, and now to a guy like you and B Mac continuing being, that voice
Yeah.
for the hip hop scene. So hey,
And can I give
you
a
gotta
shout out?
yeah,
I want to give a shout out to the guys like Shice and even Deke and all those guys, Cunning Linguist guys, and Just Me. Like they were one of the first people that I seen, that I knew in a close proximity that were doing the band camp, direct to consumer. And I came out to a Shiesty Christ event to what show was that one? I can't remember what show it was. What was that joint called? I can't remember. I had hosted it, but we did a Mad Wavy collab with them, and the people just, what I'm saying, they just resonated with him, and seeing him now. Those guys, they're OGs in the game, and they travel in the world. They not worried about the label. They not worried about the whatever, but they're going direct to the consumer. They're going through Bandcamp. I seen his album. I copped his album when I first seen it. I was like, let me support that. And there's people that will support that, and those are some of the examples that I got to follow after coming here in Lexington, Kentucky. So I'm grateful for those guys.
yeah, absolutely. So you're doing something very unique with this show tomorrow. Now we all know it costs a lot of money to have a venue and have artists on there and things of that nature. So you're doing something very unique, as in, the money that goes into this album goes, towards the what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
So basically what you're doing is the cover price. It's all you have to do is pre-order the Daydreamers Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it. You can do it before midnight tonight, or you can do it the day of. Show up,
Mm-hmm.
show proof of your purchase, and you get in. or you just
Yep.
show up $10 at the door. I mean, you're gonna get the album anyways. Seems like no matter what.
Yeah. You might. I mean, bro, come on. You might as. I mean, half the time we go to shows, you pay $10 for a show. You get $10 and you get to go home with a catalog, a free poster print. We plan to have some prints there too. So like, man, it's a win to me.
Yeah. So shout out to all the performers that's gonna be there. Shelly James, I've been there for a show or two this year. It's a nice spot.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely embrace the hip hop scene. So anyone that embrace the scene, then I'm all in for it. I'll be there. So it is tomorrow night. Daydreamers Deluxe album celebration release. Matt Wavy, Matt Wavy, mattwavy.bandcamp.com for those just wondering where you can buy the album. So it's mattwavy.bandcamp.com. You can
Yes, sir.
pre-order. That's the only place you get to hear the album.
Only place you get to hear it.
Yeah, so you might as well bookmark it at this point. And shout out to Bandcamp. And I'm going to tell you why I shout out to Bandcamp. I'll go back to 2020 in the pandemic year when we all was just suffering, you know, nowhere to go, couldn't do anything. Music artists had to stay at home. They couldn't travel or anything. And who was the one to step up for the independent artists? That was Bandcamp. They
Yep.
did the Bandcamp Monday when they could have just done that for a year and be good. But they've done it every single year since then. So
Mm.
Bandcamp, I got 70 albums from Bandcamp
Wow.
throughout the years, and you'll be 71 to come tomorrow.
Woo!
So I'm glad you're on there, and I'm looking forward to this. So it's good. It's good to see, man, that you taking this approach, and hopefully people will be encouraged. Maybe some artists out there will be encouraged to say, you know what, I could take this path as well. Maybe
Yeah.
I should do this. You gotta just follow your heart, man, because
Exactly.
you gotta know your worth.
Yeah.
Because this industry is cut and dry. You know what I'm
Cutthroat.
saying? Cutthroat. And I'm sick of seeing people suffering, good people suffering, and getting the short end of the stick. So props to you, man, for taking this route. And of
Yeah.
course, you got my support 100%. And I'm looking
Thank you,
forward
brother.
to the show tomorrow. Now, there's one song in particular that I'm very happy that you added on there.
Uh-huh.
And well, you did a music video for that particular song. And it
Yeah.
just came out just yesterday.
Yeah.
And that song is called Give and Go. I'm on the
You like
cabin.
that?
Yeah, I'm on the cabin Cambridge. I'm just giving it go. Um,
Yeah.
so when and the first time I was at Sally's, that this was your birthday show. That's when I
Yep.
heard that song for the first time. I'm like, okay, he got some new music fresh out the gate. I'm thinking he gonna save this for the next solo project. And then I see the track list, and wait a minute, Give and Go is on there. And he did the music
Yeah.
video for it. I appreciate you for you could have saved that for the next album, and I would have been good. But the fact that
Yeah.
you add that on there was pretty cool. Talk about the song and the music video because it was a very kid friendly video as well. I see the kids do a little
Yeah. The kids was
shimmy.
deep.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, they were shimmy around, you know what I'm saying? Talk about the song, talk about the video, the environment and everything. How did it feel recording the song Give and Go?
When I recorded it, like it just felt like one of them ones. Like, as soon as I heard the beat, duh, duh, like it just felt nostalgic and it just felt like me. And as soon as the beat came on, like those words came to me. And obviously the Calvin Cambridge, I take a lot of Like Mike inspiration. Like Mike is one of my absolute favorite movies as a kid, favorite movies to this day. I love Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying? I remember seeing a music video He had the graffiti Tims on. He was hitting the Harlem Shake. Uh, Jermaine Dupri in the video, like all of that. So even as a kid, that was something that I was inspired by, and that was one of the inspirations. And when it comes to give and go, that's really like it's a mantra to me, but it's a mantra to the people. Like I give and I go. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a double entendre to where it's like, yeah, I'm balling, I'm what I'm saying, I'm doing the things, but then at the same time, I want to give back. So I'm gonna give back. What I'm saying, I don't care what you take from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give back, and if you receive that, receive it. I'm gonna just give and I'm gonna go. And even in that song, I really just wanted that to be one. I knew it was one of those anthems. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was one of those anthems, especially when it came on. And I got a lot of Lupe comparisons from that one as well, which I don't mind. You can't mind Lupe. He's a
Yeah.
great. But even on that one, I'm about to what I go where I say I got it off the, and I wanted to give y'all bars. You know what I'm saying? But then that's what this song is. It's like an anthem and giving y'all bars and giving Tony. You know what I'm saying? I want the crowd to be able to, like, as soon as I hit the crowd, they're gonna recognize who I am, what I'm for, what I stand for. I got it off the block. My mind crafted different. Granny mac and cheese. My mind crafted different. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving the people bars, and even when it came to the video, so shout out to Archie on the video. We know we had to go the basketball route first off
Yeah.
rip, like like Mike. And when we pulled up, I told people pull up to video. First, I told my cousins. Number one, I told a lot of them my little cousins. My little cousin, I want to be in the video. So they was like, Tony, when's your next video? So number one, I had to let the little kids come on because they've been back. They was like, Tony, we want to be in the next video. And I'm like, oh, this is the perfect song. Because even when that energy that comes off from Calvin Cambridge, like he's a kid who's living out his dream as a basketball player. He's playing with the best of the best. He's playing with the greats. And at the end of the movie, it came down to believing in himself. And that's one of the things that I said in the record. Uh, I don't really care what you're trying to make rank me. I'm the one, two, three. I feel like I'm the best. And then, even towards the end, I'm like, I'm gonna thank God. Then I'm gonna thank me. And all that comes down to hard work and the work that you put in, and having that childlike, dream. Because it takes a bit of delusion to think that you can make it in rap. It
Yeah.
takes a bit of delusion to think you can make it where you've never seen somebody go. And that's why, I think it was important to have the kids in there and have the youth to see something that they haven't seen before. Even with the music video, the visuals, I wanted when we've gone back and forth with Archie, I'm like, just go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we want this to be kind of like eye candy at the same time, and that's what we want to give the people: the pop of colors, the vibes, the energy, that youthful energy. Because that's who I want to reach. That's one of the people that's the people that I want to reach, the young people too, so they can start to get inspired by the things that I'm doing. That's what the whole Daydreamers is about, is being a piece of inspiration. And I felt like Give and Go is one of them records that just gets you going. It gets me going. So yeah, that's a little bit about the video and the record in itself. I felt it immediately. I'm like, oh, this is one of the ones.
Yeah, it definitely was the one. So that song in particular will be one of the bonus tracks that will be added to the deluxe edition.
Yep.
Again, mattwavy.bandcamp.com. That is where you can pre-order the album.
Yes,
So,
sir.
and then you can just make your way to Sally Jane's on
Sally
Friday
James.
nights and
Mm-hmm.
tell us the people that's performing on this Friday.
Okay, so we got a nice little lineup. So number one, we only got two people performance. My other brothers, they gonna be there, but they won't be able to do the full set. So they gonna pop out. But we got Dallarina opening us up. You don't want to miss Dallarina. She's a young talent out of Lexington. She's like a little sister to me. And I thought it was important to give another up and coming artist, shine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an opportunity that I was never given from artists that were, my peers that were, kind of just higher up in level. So to be able to give her that opportunity, and I thought it was important to have that female presence as well. And I know she gonna come with straight bangers. She up next. So definitely remember Dallarina. We up in the studio now. She in there practicing. I told her let's get right. And then we got Raiden Paris. Raiden Paris is about to go nuts. If y'all don't know who Raiden Paris is, please tap in. Raiden's he's from Lex. He been making moves out in Louisville, popping back up on the punk scene, the hip hop scene, doing his own shows. and he's a special feature on that Chopsticks video coming for that soon too. That video about to be crazy, but hey, we cooking up something crazy, so y'all definitely want to tap in with Raiden Paris too. I got a special guest drummer with me, and of course, it wouldn't be a Mad Wavy. Well, it wouldn't be a Daydreamers Deluxe without having my brother Gosh Josh. Because I couldn't have done this without him. So I want to give a shout out to Gosh Josh. That's my brother. He been going through some things, and I want to be there for him. And we're doing a special record called Get Up, which actually is a bonus track to the project that I wanted to give to the people. And that's the version with me and him. And soon enough I have a later version coming out of that. But I think that's a very important record that we're gonna do that night. And I hope that people look forward to hearing that too.
Yeah, man. So shout out to all the artists that's on here.
Oh, I can't forget. Hold up, I can't forget the live artists too. Kung Fu Benny and B Matt. They on the live art tip. Gusto on the ones and twos. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, man, I'm telling y'all, man, I've been to multiple Matt Wavy shows in the
Yeah.
past year. I've been around. This is a very unique show that they have going. You see, you get to enjoy live music on one end. You get to enjoy live art on the other end. It's all just happening at the same time, man. Like it's just an incredible vibe, incredible feel. And it's one of the most cool experience I've ever witnessed as a long time music supporter here in Lexington. I mean, if you haven't been to a Matt Wavy show, you are a hip hop head, or you're an art head, or you're a fan of both, you need to tap in to Tony Wavy and B Mad and check them out for this album release, Daydreamers.
Yeah.
MattWavy.bandcamp.com. I'm gonna keep saying it again because you know how people are these days. People want to act like, oh, I'm gonna do it, but they want to act like they don't know where the
Yeah.
link is gonna be. So
Man, that's why I try to make it easier for them. I put it in every story, every link,
yes,
every comment.
yeah,
I'm like,
you do.
I try
You
to make
know,
it easy.
yeah. I mean, you know how people are these days, Wade, man. People, but hard headed sometimes.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Uh, but yeah, the chopsticks joint, I want to say, man, that's a dope track as well. I remember seeing you performing that at the Borough earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
And man, you always come through with the music, bro. You always do, man. Versatile, very clever wordplay, and just unique. You're very unique with your style and your grace. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a testament to your hard work and dedication to what you do. And you definitely do what you can to contribute to this community. So you definitely deserve your props. You deserve your praise. You deserve your flowers for what you've been able to do for the scene since you literally lived here. Now you travel here, but now you literally live here. You've been living here for quite some time. And every time I run into you, man, it's been nothing but love, man. You're one of the most genuine dudes in
Thank
the
you.
music scene, you know. So everybody, man, there's a lot of people to support. Tony Wave is one of them. So support this man and everything that he does, whether it's music, whether it's art, whether it's fashion, because you know he's a fashionista. I want to say
Yeah.
this, man. You always come. You quite the fashion icon, bro. You fashion man. You always flashy coming in, you know. So, and I know you're gonna come in styling and profiling like you're Ric Flair tomorrow. I know you
Yeah,
are.
got to.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
know what else. Look, I'm still trying to think of what I'm wearing tomorrow. I don't even know, KDC.
yeah, that's the beauty, man. If you want to, there's a lot of good reasons to go to this show. The music, the art, and you get to see what Tony's wearing because you know he's gonna come in style. He's going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go in style, man. Well, congratulations on everything. You know, first off, man, I've had a lot of good moments in 2024. One of them was to be in the music video with you for Guns Down with you, Josh, and Devon. That was a heartfelt moment. And I know I told you this in the previous interview, and I'll say it here, man. When I got back to work on Monday after that video shoot, and then everybody saw the LEX report, people was looking at me like, "Yo, Kenny, I heard you was in the music video." I was like, "Yeah, that could have been a certain individual, named Kenny in there, yeah."
Yeah.
But I could have said that I was rapping in the video, but that would be a lie. I was just
Come on,
there
you
to
could
support,
have given him.
So I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
look, man, being a lyricist is tough, bro. Like I don't know how y'all do it, putting words together. I just enjoy whatever. I just enjoy the journey that it
Yeah.
takes for y'all to get to where y'all are. So, but like I said, man, congrats on everything. Congrats on this next journey. And I'll be there tomorrow night, man. Sally's James, Daydreamers Deluxe Edition. Check it out, man. Music, art, so much more. The ending. This is the last Mad Wavy show of the year, just before Christmas. So who knows? You can go in there, get your Christmas shopping, buy some art if you want to,
Come on.
So buy some merch, for moms or dads or your siblings, aunts,
Uh-huh.
nieces, nephews, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Tony Wavy, man. Don't forget the album will be available at midnight. Yes, you can still pre-order it now. If not, you can wait till tomorrow. The album's gonna be there regardless. Go get it.
Go get it.
MattRavy.bandcamp.com. That's where you can hear the album. Thank you for being my last interview guest of 2024. And thanks again for your time, Ravy. Again, congrats, brother.
Hey, I think no, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate your time and your energy and you nothing but a blessing. You know what I'm saying? From coming to shows, the interview, anytime you want me to pull up to an interview, I'm coming on. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, I'm trying to chill with Kenny C, the GOAT, the supporter of all supporters. So I'm super grateful for you, man. And you know, thank you. That's all I can say. And if y'all tomorrow pull up, man.
Pull up, man. You heard him. Pull up, man. And you not only you can pay for the show, but you can get the album too.
Come on.
Like no extra charge, man. Like I don't see
No what?
anybody doing that in the
That's a
music
win.
scene.
It's a win-win.
Yes, it is. Take care of yourself, brother. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Love, bro. Peace.
Peace. Peace. All right.